Hello guys, so I want to explain how you can get a free hosting and a free domain for your project. In the last session I was able to explain the difference between domain and hosting. So in this video, because I wouldn't want us to use a local host, an hosting that is domiciled on our laptops or our devices. I want us to use something that anybody anywhere will be able to access it, but of course for free. So that is why I thought to make this video before we move further into installing WordPress on our hosting platform. So this website called InfinityFree, they offer a free website hosting, and of course they offer domain also. So I would like us to access this site, InfinityFree. Then from there you can go ahead and click on register. So the very first step is to register. Register with your name and of course your email address. So I'm going to use an email address here. Then use a password. Um, yeah, agree to the terms, then verify that you are a human, after which you can sign up. So yeah, an email has been sent to your mail, or sorry, an email will be sent to your mail which you have to check for verification purpose. So in this case, I'm going to check my mail for verification. I think I can do that on my phone. Yeah, I think I'm verified. So I have to log in again since I verified my mail. Alright, so let me just quickly log in, and we can move on from there. Alright, it's just going to do that. Alright, so I have been able to have access to the dashboard of InfinityFree. Then the next process is to create an account. Now, for this free hosting and domain, you have three limitations. Three accounts, or should I say a website or hosting or domain that you can create. Just three. So unless you want to upgrade, but because we are using this for free, you can just enjoy what they have given us. So the first step is to create an account with them. And yeah, of course, you are going to encounter a lot of adverts right here, and that's because they are offering us their services for free and they have to generate money. So now, as you would see, we have different plans, and on this plan, the $0 plan, we have access to 5 gigabytes of disk space, unlimited bandwidth, and unlimited hosted domain. So we don't have anything related to email accounts, control panel, and so on and so forth. In the previous video, I was able to explain what cPanel is, but because we are using this for free, we will not be able to have access to all those perks. Now, whereas if you are subscribing to the starter premium or any other paid versions or paid plans, you have access to all those things. So in this case, we are going to just select the free version, which is this. Then yeah, of course I need to also confirm that I am human. Cloudflare is currently verifying that. Okay. Yeah. So after you have the second step is to choose a domain name that you want to use. Now I think I explained domain extension the other day. For domain extension, it's actually very simple. It doesn't really add anything to your site other than giving it a form of value compared to other site. So because you are using free version of those hosting environments, we are just limited to these options that have been given to us. All right. So you have to write a name, for instance, Lightstack Tech. But let me just do Lightstack. Now, I think I explained the concept of subdomain when we were creating a subdomain in the previous video about cPanel. So what we are doing here is that the company has created different domains, and all we are doing basically is just to use a subdomain. So we create our own subdomain, then we install WordPress on it, then we'll be able to use it for free. So in this case, you can just select any domain extension. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with datesites.net. So you check for the availability, put in your name and check for the availability. So we have website for lightstack.greatsite.net. You know what? Let me go back a little and change this. I don't like a very long thing as such. So let me just do this. Alright. Yeah, so lightstack.was.com. Then account username will be generated for you. The account password, then email concepts I approve. Yeah, another thing is you have to ensure that you remember this password because you are going to need it to access your hosting account. And I want to see if it is possible to change it to any one of your choice. Yeah, I think you can. Let me see. Yeah, you can generate one for you. So I've created a new one for me instead of the alphanumeric one that has been created. So I'm going to need this account username, which should be generated automatically for me, then alongside the password that I have created. So once you have been able to do that, the next step is to click on create. Oh, dang it. Alright, it says the password must only contain letters and numbers. Yeah, I think I used something else. Alright, so it has been able to create successfully. Then I'm just going to click on save. Alright, now as you would see here, it says your account has been created with username. This is the username which I need to copy somewhere to ensure that I will have access to my hosting environment. So here are some things that you need to know. It will take a few minutes for your account to be set up. It can take up to 72 hours for the new domain to be visible. That's due to DNS caching or something we call propagation. So DNS is domain name servers. All right. Oh well, fortunately for me, I have access now. So the domain has been created, which is lightstack.was.com. If I check this in the new tab, yeah, I think I don't have anything just yet. So it says it can take up to 72 hours for new domains to be accessible everywhere. So that's because of DNS propagation. Alright, so that's basically how you are going to create a free hosting and domain for your project using InfinityFree. And of course, there are a couple of other things that you can do here, but I really don't think you have access to control panel since the platform says you do not have anything to do with control panel. Oh, fortunately, yeah, the panel loads, and I think it loads up because it's just there for you to be able to access and install a new copy of WordPress. So yeah, is the page you are going to do that. In this case, I'm going to use Subtaculous Apps Installer. Alright, so that's just the whole thing about creating a free subdomain and a free hosting. I mean, a free hosting and a free domain using InfinityFree. So the next step is that I'm going to go ahead and install WordPress on this domain that we have created. So, all I did was to click on this control panel, which brought me right here. It's going to create a new tab and open this one for you. Then once that is done, you click on Subtaculous Apps Installer. Now, I think in my previous video, I was able to also explain the concept of control panel. Now, this is also a control panel, not much different from what you saw in the previous video. The only difference here is that the interface is a little bit different, and of course the features or functionalities here are a little bit limited compared to the paid one on Namecheap that I paid for. All right, and here towards the right, you are going to see statistics, where you can monitor the rate at which uh, your hosting is being used. So in this case, we have FTP account is one, subdomain is one, add-on none, nothing. This quota we are given 5 GB. We have not used anything just yet. We still have 5 GB free. Now iNotes, which is the number of files and folders that are in your file manager, we have not used anything out of 59,400 that was given to us. So we can go ahead and just create something on Subtaculous right now, which is what I am going to do right away. So as you would see, the process of installing, the process of creating a free domain and a free hosting is very simple. Just ensure that you keep track of your passwords and the username that has been given onto you. So I'm going to just copy this somewhere over again. Alright, so this is Subtaculous. This is what you will see if you are using any cPanel company, any cPanel from different hosting platforms. This is basically what you will see if you want to install WordPress and anything. So the very first thing to do is to know the CMS that you want to install. Please don't forget that all I had to click on was this guy right here that says Subtaculous Apps Installer, and under the Subtaculous Apps Installer there are a lot of CMS that you can install. We have WordPress, we have Joomla, Abante, a lot of them out there. So but of course we are dealing with WordPress right now, so I'm going to click on install WordPress. Now the installation of WordPress is quite simple, and it is a little bit technical if you want to dig it, because you need to ensure that some things are checked out before you install. Now I'm going to do my best job of explaining this in the next video so that you don't get things mixed up. So this is for installation of or creating hosting and domain for free using InfinityFree. I'm going to see you in the next one.